guys have watched The Muppets. Everybody has watched The Muppets. We all know who Miss Piggy is, right? Can anybody tell me why Miss Piggy can't count to number 70? Because every time she gets to 69, she gets a frog in her throat. I heard that if Christ was alive today, he would have a huge, huge savings account. Because Jesus saves. I remember one time when my ex-girlfriend texted me that she's breaking up with me. By text. And my mother was right there. My mother says, "What's the matter, honey?" I couldn't tell what was going on. So I said, "Oh, somebody's sending me some freaking recipe for a new food." a new dish. She's like, "Oh yeah? Then what are you crying for?" I'm like, "This is where I get to cut the onions." I don't think it worked. So this Holocaust survivor lives to old age and finally dies and goes to heaven. So when he gets to heaven, he tells God a Holocaust joke. And God says, "Now, that's not funny." And the Holocaust survivor says, "Well, you weren't there." No offense. So this guy's on the telephone and he went to go do an order and he says, "Let me have two fried legs." Two fried legs. And the woman on the other side says, "Sir, this is a cemetery." So the guy says to her, "Did I stutter?" So the IRS agent calls this guy up at his house and says, "According to our records, you got your money for nothing and your checks for free." And the guy says, "I'm getting in trouble for that." And the tax agent says, "You're in dire straits." Your money for nothing, your checks for free. So my grandfather called me up today to tell me that his community, there are gangs. I'm like, "Gangs?" He says, "Yeah, the cripples and the blood clots." So one of my guy friends comes up to me and says to me, "You know, I wasted a lot of money on a vasectomy." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Yeah, all that does is change the color of the baby." CVS last week made a major announcement. They said they want all the marijuana dealers to file a joint tax form. So my neighbor, he's Japanese, and he retired at 68 years old. I said to him, why didn't you become a kamikaze pilot in World War II? He looked at me and he says, that's because they don't have a pension. So, Kermit the Frog doesn't always eat pork. But when he does, he makes her shower first. So anyways, one of my girlfriends married to a Mexican guy named Don. And she said to me, you know, Steph, my husband Don doesn't want to go nowheres. Every time I ask him, let's go watch a movie, he says, I don't want to go. Don Juan to go? So two girls at a convent, and one whispers to the other, there's a condom hiding behind the radiator. The other girl says, what's a radiator? Did you know that drinking too much tea to relax you can kill you? Yep. It's called casualty. It's a casualty. Yeah, so if you guys enjoy my daily comedy, short jokes, long jokes, reality jokes, hit that subscribe button and make sure to hit that bell to get my new uploads on a daily basis. Thank you very much.